this is Paul from Smart Easy DIY. Welcome to episode 20 of Building My Pole Barn House. Today we are blowing in fiberglass insulation up in the attic. So I wanted to show you a little bit of what is involved with the whole process. So we went to Home Depot and picked it up. It was the cheapest place that we could find it at the time. Lowe's was pretty comparable, but Home Depot was the cheapest when buying in bulk. So we got it home, we got it set up inside. In the living room was the only place we could set it up. We have an access hole in the pantry. So we went up to the access hole, and here's just some pictures to kind of show you what we ended up doing. I'll get to some more video footage here as we go along. But I'm the one up there with my mask on. I highly recommend wearing a mask. It's pretty dusty. It's really not as bad as cellulose, but it's still dusty, so you want to be careful of that. So I ended up doing about an R60. It's pretty thick. I had a guy down there, a neighbor that was helping me, and he loaded the machine. You basically just cut the bales in half and put them in there one half at a time. Then it chews it all up really fine and aerates it and sends it up the hose up in the attic. And depending how much hose you get is how far you can reach. So I started in the far reaches of the attic and just kept working my way back and just covered everything really well. Now, one reason I chose fiberglass over cellulose, I read a lot of reviews and a lot of people said that this stuff doesn't settle as much. It has a better R value overall than cellulose does. It just seems like it's a nicer product overall. So I chose that, and also because it was easier for me to get this than it was for the cellulose. There's so much building going on that Home Depot and Lowe's and different places like that didn't really stock it very well. So this seemed to be the most cost effective for what I was trying to accomplish. Yeah, so I just kind of went back and forth, kind of went from the front to the back, and kind of worked myself back to the access hole back there. Yeah, you can see it's really nice and thick. Like I said, pretty much an R60. I figured it's worth putting in everything you need while you're at it. Hopefully extra, if nothing else. Since I have an R27 in my walls and then an R60 up in my attic, then that'll be a good thing. So I actually did this before the other videos that I just released, before the drywall was finished. As soon as the drywall was hung, we got it installed up in the attic. But then that way, yeah, we could hold heat for them to apply the mud and stuff, since it was like late March, early April, so it was still a little bit chilly. So alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one coming out. I'm not sure what the next step is exactly, probably doing some trim or something, so I'll see if I can wrap up this series here before too long. Alright guys, remember to subscribe, check out my Instagram at SmartEasyDIY, and thanks for watching.